Okay, today we're talking about section 3-1, inequalities and their graphs. So in section 1.3, we went over less than, greater than, and less than equal to, greater than equal to when we were ordering numbers and comparing numbers. We're going to be using them now in solving equations. So less than would be the wording, is greater than, is less than equal to, is greater than or equal to. Now I was just going to take out the less than because originally in the book that's what it says, but I don't like that because we use this written story sentences that just use less than, meaning subtraction. So I like the is less than, so I went back to it. And that's why it's all smeared. All right. We use with a variable this time, x is greater than 8, which means that the solution of any inequality is any number that makes the inequality true. So if I look here on my number line that I wrote down, and I have 8, that's the number we're talking about. Since it's not equal to 8, I'm not going to fill it in because it doesn't include 8. But that's our starting point. So then we want to go greater. So if I look over here, 5, 3, those are all less than. So I have to be going this direction on the number line. So I fill it in and put my arrow because it continues on forever. It doesn't just stop there. When we have a story problem, 3 less than g is less than or equal to 17. Well, we learned when we have 3 less than something, we are subtracting 3 from that something. So g minus 3 is less than, is that inequality symbol, or equal to, then we put the line underneath it, and then we put the 17. Now we will be solving these in 3-2, but right now they're just getting you into the basic equations. Determine whether each number is a solution of the given inequality. So on this one, they give us the equation 3y minus 8 is greater than 22. And we have to substitute 2 in. So if we put 2 in, we go 3 times 3, oops, I'm not even in the screen anymore. 3 times y, and that y is going to be replaced with 2. 3y means 3 times y, and then we're going to be subtracting our 8 greater than 22. So 6 minus 8 is greater than 22. 6 minus 8 is negative 2 is greater than 22. Is that true? No. So this is not a solution. Don't like that little pen as well. So when I put in 0, so I have 3 times 0 minus 8 is greater than 22. 0 minus 8 is greater than 22. And so that is not true either. So if I put in negative 5, so I have 3 times the negative 5. And let's go minus 8, less than 22. Oops, I want it greater than 22. And so negative 15 minus 8, so negative 23 is greater than 22, and that also is not true. So you just need to go through and substitute in the values and see if it works. If I had left that a positive 5, then 15 minus 8 was 7. 7 was greater than, no, even 7 is not greater than 22. I'd have to have a way greater number. All right, so then another problem says we have to graph our inequality on the number line. So again, when you're graphing, your starting point is -4. So start with a circle. If it's equal to, you fill it in. If it's not equal to, you just leave it the circle. And you're going less than -4. These numbers are all bigger than -4. And if you think about when I fill this in here and put my arrow, which way is my arrow pointing? It's going that direction, which is the same direction as my arrow here. The direction to my left is going less than. Direction to my right is going greater than. So on this one, we start at -2. My circle, it is equal to this time, so I fill it in. And then I'm going greater than, so I'm going this direction. And put my arrow at the end. In this one, we have to write our inequality for the graph. So we're starting at 7 and going that direction. So x is less than -7. It is not filled in, so we don't put our line underneath. We have starting at 5. So my x, and we're going that direction, is greater than. And this time it's filled in, so we need the equal to. And we've written our inequality for the graph. Last but not least is a story problem. And with a story problem, a person must be at least 35 years old to be elected the President of the United States of America. Our age is going to be A. So we need to come up with our equation. So we read we must at least 35. So our starting point is 35. Could the president be 35? Yep. So we can fill it in. Can he be 20, 25, 30? The least amount he can be is 35. He could be 45, 55. So we're going this direction on our number line. So now we can write our inequality that our age for our president has to be greater than or equal to the 35. And then we're done. And now you can start your homework.